Good morning, guys. So today we are on day 4, technically, of the Coach Blitz for the brand new coaches on the team. Over the past 3 days, we've talked a little bit about how to launch your business. We've talked about using social media. We've talked about how to use the 5-step invite process. So at this point, you've probably already connected with some people who are interested in your business, interested in a challenge group, and that's amazing. And as you start going through that process and getting started, I wanted to share some things that I don't want you to follow in or do. So I want to share with you 5 things that I find that new coaches typically do that kind of creates a stagnant creates stagnancy in their business, okay? So these are things that I've done, and these are things that I've seen other brand new coaches do that I found to be really, really ineffective and can really create some distance in creating their goals. So I'm gonna go through each one with you guys and just talk a little bit about that. Number 1, the first thing is that coaches, brand new coaches, they focus more on selling than they do sharing. So, and I see this not just with coaches, I see this every time I have a friend on my social media or a friend in my life who joins a new network marketing business. The first thing I see them do is they're just posting, all they're doing is posting about the products. All they're doing is posting about, about the, whatever they're doing, that's all they're talking about. They're just trying to push product. They're trying to push links. They're trying to make sure that everyone, knows about, the company they're a part of and everything. And, that's all great, if that's what they want to do. But what that does is you come off very salesy. You come off very spammy when you're doing that. And what I want to ensure is that on our team that we're not doing that. We're not focusing on pushing product. We're not focusing on, trying to get, the word out. What we're doing is we're focusing on helping people. And the best way we're going to do that is by sharing our story. And that's the most important part. So instead of focusing on selling, don't post links. Don't post, pictures of Shakeology, that you get from Beachbody website. Don't push the pictures from, Beachbody for the 21-day fix or shift shop or whatever. Don't post photos, promoting or advertising, don't do that, because it just comes off as like all of a sudden you're this real person and then you join a network marketing company and now you're a salesperson. And what happens is your friends and family, they do, they're like, no, thank you. I don't want to be sold to. I didn't come on social media to be sold to. I didn't come, into your network to feel like I'm being sold and pitched to. So how do you fix that? By simply focusing on your own journey and focusing on your experience. Because a lot of new coaches are so focused on sales that what they do? That they stop using the products. They stop working out. They stop drinking their Shakeology. They stop doing the things that they're expecting other people to do because they're so busy trying to sell a product. Instead of saying, you know what? The best way that I'm going to be able to build my business is making sure that I'm drinking Shakeology every day. So that way when someone hits me with an objection like it doesn't work or I don't do shakes, I can say, here's my before and after. Here's before Shakeology. Here's after Shakeology. Or if they tell me that, they're working out and doing all this stuff and they're not getting results, well, here are my results of the 21-day fix. This is day 1. This is day 21. I've had so many people say, I want to do whatever you're doing. That's a testament to me making sure that I'm walking the walk and talking the talk, that I'm not just telling people that they need to drink Shakeology and invest in a program or a challenge pack, but I'm telling them, I'm showing them that I've done it. And I'm showing them other people that I've worked with who've done it. I'm about to sneeze. I feel it coming. Never mind. Oh, okay. Well, it might come, so just be aware. So that's it. So number 1, stop focusing on selling and focusing on your own journey and your own experiences, and use that and then share that. Share that with other people. Share it on social media. Share your before and afters. Share the mental shift. Share the shift that you've had in your health and your wellness. Share what you love about the products. When people post Shakeology, it's like, okay, great, you drink Shakeology, but why? That's what people want to know. They don't care what. They want to know why. They want to know how. So when you share, that's how you do it. Number 2, coaches will focus on their fears and their failures rather than just going out there and being all in with their business. So when I first started, I was afraid that people were going to judge me because I was a part of a network marketing company. I was afraid that people were going to say no. I was afraid that people were going to stop talking to me, or that people would be annoyed if I invited them to a challenge group. And when people said no, I took that as a failure, and it stopped my momentum. Like, I'd get on a good run and I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna invite all these people, and the first person that said no, I'd be like, and I would stop. Now, here's the thing about momentum in this business. If you consistently do the things that you need to do day after day, you're gonna build momentum, and eventually that momentum just takes off and your business starts to run pretty much on its own. I know it sounds weird to say that, but I find that when I'm doing my work and I'm being consistent, I actually find that I don't have to work as hard. It's when I stop, when someone says no, or when I get freaked out, I'm like, oh my gosh, someone said no, and I stop. That's when it gets harder to work the business, and I have to work harder. I'm no longer working smarter. So when you are letting your fears and letting the failures, perceived failures prevent you from moving forward, you're not doing yourself any, favors with your business. You're actually making it harder for yourself. The best way to overcome that, to be honest, is really with personal development. If you're reading personal development or listening to audiobooks or podcasts or YouTube videos or national wake-up calls every day, it's going to change your thought process around fear and around failure. And it's going to build up this this solid, bulletproof mindset when it comes to your business, and when it comes to what you're capable of, and when it comes to your belief system of that you can do this. And a lot of coaches that really struggle is because they're not reading their personal development. They're not really doing the work on themselves to make sure that they can push through those failures and push through those fears and not get stuck. So if you're a type of person where I'm really nervous, well, the more you do something, the more confident you're going to get at doing it, and it won't be scary. But if you start and you stop and you start and you stop, you're going to get stuck, and it's going to be difficult. So you definitely want to make sure that you're really moving through that process, okay? So number 1, focus on your journey and your experience with the products. That means drinking Shakeology and doing a Beachbody program, really getting great results with that. 2, you're going to push past your fears and your failures by making sure that you're consistently doing personal development every single day, okay? Number 3, you focus on people you know, and that's it. As a coach, a brand new coach, yes, you're going to go to your friends and your family, your coworkers, people that you know first. That's your warm market. You're going to go to those people first because, one, they know you, and it's easy for you to talk to them. Now, here's the thing. Some people struggle with their warm market for a few different reasons. 1, it's because you're focusing on selling to your warm market instead of sharing with your warm market. So if you become a coach and then, you create a list of all your friends and families, and then you hit each of them up like, hey, buy Shakeology. Hey, I'm doing a challenge group. Hey, I'm doing this. They're going to be like, whoa, what are you even talking about? What is Shakeology? What is Beachbody? I have no clue what you're doing. But if you just start posting and sharing, or inviting them to come work out with you, or inviting them to come over and, do a Beachbody workout with you, or you're, putting on a Facebook Live video of you doing your workouts, and, that's a very different approach, because people are like, whoa, and I find that, when you start posting and sharing your experiences and sharing your results, you're going to get that awkward, like, you look great, you go girl, but they may not necessarily say, I'm interested, or I want to work with you. Well, because it's sometimes it's hard for people that know you to say, like, yes, I want to work with you, or whatever. So what you do in that case and in that scenario is people that like or comment, like, you did awesome, or you look great, you know what I do? I send them a private message. Thank you so much for liking that post or showing me some love on my post. I don't know if you saw, but I am hosting a free clean eating group, or a 30-day Beachbody challenge. It's my very first one. And if you want, I would love to have you join with me. I think it'd be a lot of fun, and we can really work together. From there, you can move through the 5-step invite process, which I've already shared in the group, so you should have that already. So that's where it can be a lot different. However, once you've gone through your entire friends list or people that you know, coaches stop there. in this business, it's called, Beachbody is a network marketing business. So as a network marketer, it's all about building relationships and adding to your network. So as you go through the process and go through the people that you already know, it's going to be important that you start to build your network. And the best way to build your network that I found is through social media. There's no right or wrong way or no right or wrong platform to use. You're going to use the platform that you're the most comfortable with. My platform is Facebook and Instagram. I find that those two platforms are the easiest for me to meet people, easiest for me to share my experiences. I love using Instagram because I feel that, the photo aspect of it, you can show people exactly. You can show people what your workouts are. You can show people what your meals look like. You can show people how you're changing your mindset. You can really show a lot of things through pictures and videos on Instagram. And also they have the direct messaging capabilities. They have Instagram stories. So I'm constantly showing people, here's what my day looks like. This is how I start my day. This is what I do. This is how I keep going. And it allows people just to know a little bit more about you and get a chance to know you. And I think that's really important. I love Facebook because that's where a lot of my friends and family members are and a lot of people that I connect with. I join a lot of groups. I join a lot of light pages and I connect with people and I meet new people by joining groups. So there's a lot of ways you can use social media to meet new people. I would say, and people get like, well, I don't want to, I want to keep it separate. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like separating my business and my personal. And the reason why is because this is who I am. Like, I'm Beachbody, I don't lead with Beachbody, but a lot of the values and principles of Beachbody are a part of who I am. And so I'm not afraid to share that. I'm not afraid to, show people that I eat clean and that I work out and that I work with coaches and I do these things. That's who I am. I'm proud of that. And when I tried to separate it in the past, when I first started, it was really difficult. It was time consuming. And I found that I was always getting more traction on my personal Instagram and my personal Facebook page. So I have a like page, but I don't really getting traction there. So I'll post things there, but really most of my traction comes from me being consistent and just sharing on social media and people connecting with me there because that's where they feel they can really get to know me. So if you want more information or tips on how to expand your market and to meet new people, I will share resources for you there as well. And let's go. We got to roll with this. Number 3. Okay, so number 1, they focus on selling, not sharing. So that means make sure you're committing to your Beachbody program and your Shakeology. Coaches are focusing on their fears and their failures. To combat that, make sure that you're reading your personal development. They focus on people that they only know. This means using social media and creating great content to connect with more people and new people. Number 4, they focus on money and rank. Yes, I'll be honest, I joined Beachbody because I wanted an opportunity to make additional income. And over the course of 7 years, that additional income has turned into basically my full-time income. Majority of my income comes from Beachbody, and that's amazing, and I'm so grateful for it. But what I realized is that when I focused on money or hitting like diamond or whatever, I was so stressed. I was so stressed out because I was trying to go for these ranks and go for these things. And here's the reality. Once I said, you know what, I want to make $3,000 with Beachbody. Well, once I hit that $3,000 and I was like, well, okay, I did it. So now I got to push it up. And I kept chasing this number of like how much money I wanted to make with Beachbody. And, it kind of got really stressful because every time I hit it, I had to work even harder. And I kept thinking I have to do even more. Or, I was like, okay, well, once I hit the diamond, everything's going to be great. That's not the case because you have to push even more. And here's the reality. I know diamond coaches that are getting paid less than emerald coaches. So a rank doesn't really define your success as a coach. You know what does? The impact that you make and the amount of people that you help. So if you change your focus on the people that you're going to help, your money and your rank are going to come naturally. Because the more people you help, the more income you're going to make and the more you're going to advance in rank. those will take care of themselves. If you focus on the people, that means every single month you should be hosting a challenge group. Every single month you should be inviting people to learn about the coaching opportunity. If you focus on inviting people and hosting challenge groups every single month, that means that you're creating an opportunity to connect people to a Shakeology and a challenge pack, which means residual income for you, which means Success Club points for you, which means if they get success in their challenge group, chances are they're probably going to want to become a coach, which means you're going to increase your rank. So if you just focus on hosting your challenge groups and inviting people to challenge groups and inviting people to join the coaching opportunity, it will take care of that self. So create your list of people every single month and, pick your date of your challenge group and start inviting. When people like and comment on your posts, send them a private message. Go through the 5-step invite process. Be a great coach. Help your challengers get results. Talk to them about coaching at the end of the challenge group. Let them know that they can get a discount on Shakeology. Let them know that they can build an income building opportunity for themselves by doing exactly what you do and by just participating and hosting challenges. It's not rocket science, guys. It's really simple when you focus on the most important thing, and that's you trying to change the lives of other people. And how does that work? It starts with you, one, focusing on your own journey, getting your results with Shakeology and your Beachbody program, and sharing that with people. Starting a dialogue and getting people interested to want to join. 2, your personal development to make sure that you stay focused, that you stay connected, that you stay positive, that you stay motivated so you can continue to get your results, continue to work out, and continue to invite people to join you. 3, building your network. Always looking for more people. I have a post-it note that says, who can I help today? So I may go through my Facebook, I may go through Instagram, I may go through an event, I may go through a group and say, this person's talking about losing weight or whatever. Maybe I should connect with them and talk to them more about it. 4, if I am just doing those things and focusing on helping people, then my rank and my income's gonna naturally do what it needs to do to get me where I need to, and it's less stress on me. The last thing is that people focus on distractions. As a coach, I just told you the things that you need to do. Work out during Shakeology, do your personal development, invite people to challenge groups and invite people to the coaching opportunity. And just, share success stories of yourself and others that you've worked with to build credibility as yourself as a coach. What I find is that most coaches will not do the 4 vital behaviors that I just shared with you. They will focus on writing a blog. They'll focus on creating multiple different Facebook accounts and Instagram accounts and feature accounts. They're going to focus on creating an ebook. They're going to focus on hosting these different events. Well, here's the thing. All that stuff is great, but they're all distractions until you've mastered the vital behaviors. So when I hear a new coach talking about they want to do an ebook or do all this stuff, but they've never hit Success Club yet, they've never really mastered consistency with the vital behaviors, that's a red flag for me to know that you're not really all in this business because you're trying to avoid doing the road map to success. You're trying to find an easier way to do it. The easiest way is the 4 vital behaviors. And if you can make that commitment to doing that, you're going to see your business really change. So hopefully this made a lot of sense to you, but it gives you an idea of what you should really be focusing on in your business. Your fitness program and your Shakeology, your personal development, the invitation process. That means hosting challenge groups and inviting people to challenge groups, inviting coaches to learn more about the coaching, or inviting people to learn more about the coaching opportunity. And, sharing your results and sharing the results of others that you're working with and of coaches on your team who are getting success with Beachbody. If you can do those 4 things and avoid the distractions and master those first, you're going to see your business grow, your life change, your body change. You're going to hit rank advancements, and you're going to have this roadmap, this clear path to reaching your goals. So hopefully this makes a lot of sense to you. I'm going to share in this group a new coach tracker that you can start to use to make sure that you're doing all those things. And if you have any other questions, just comment below. But hopefully this makes sense, and just focus on the 4 vital behaviors. That's going to be your key to success in this business.